How's it going, Monsignor?
It's going very well. It was a very quiet week this week.
That's because I wasn't here.
You were on vacation.
Yes, I was.
Did you enjoy it?
Mm-hmm.
How was the weather?
Weather was beautiful.
Very good.
There's
very
a lot of
good.
togetherness, Monsignor.
I am so glad.
Yeah.
And we are so glad to have you back.
Thank you. I'm glad to be back.
Although Father Arian did a very good job.
Oh, he was great. He's so cute.
He was. So, anyway, it's the Labor Day weekend, which although the purists will say, well, you still have till September 21st, Labor Day marks the end of, let's say, the official summer holiday. You know, when I was growing up and we were in the restaurant business, my mother used to tell my brothers and I, nobody could get sick between Memorial Day and Labor Day.
Sure.
Because we were working. But so it's a holiday weekend. It's a time, that last celebration before school and the regular work week begins again.
That's right, the last hurrah. And in celebration of Labor Day, we will be closed on Saturday and also Monday. There's no 5 p.m. Mass this Sunday, no 7 a.m. Mass on Monday, and the 9 a.m. on Monday will be in church. So if you're coming at 9, don't come to the parish chapel, go to church. So our church is in disarray, Monsignor.
Yes, the week began with a letter of the former nuncio, published and public on what he feels was the major cover-up. The letter is 11 pages. In reading it, I felt more like it was a rant, but then again, who am I? I'm just a parish priest.
You're the Monsignor.
So, but the bottom line is that it is just furthermore affirming my belief that the diocesan leadership in the church is crumbling. It is very sad. This letter has diverted the attention from the victims and their healing and the justice that they should be receiving to an infighting that is more not over abuse but over ideology. And it is something that we faithful Catholics need to pray about and pray for a restoration of true unity. And to be honest, I'm praying for our Holy Father, Pope Francis, the successor of Peter. Remember, a nuncio is an ambassador, it's a bureaucrat, and they're politicians.
That's right. And unfortunately that disunity is spilling over into the faithful as well, and we're seeing a lot of infighting among the faithful, taking a side or taking another side, blaming, which, some blame is legitimate because there's some people who need to be blamed, but kind of taking it out on one another as well, and that's not very helpful either. We need to be more unified than ever in prayer and in solidarity with one another and the victims, as Monsignor said, because we are the church and we're in the trenches. We need to be the ones who are that witness to Christ. It's our job.
It is, and really after Labor Day leading up to, and probably after September 14th. September 14th will be our day of prayer of reparation before the Blessed Sacrament, as we pray for the purification of the church, as we pray for the healing of victims of abuse, both within the church and within society, as well as the sanctification of our bishops and priests. So it will be a day that I invite all Catholics, and I invite all Christians really, to come and join us in praying for ourselves and for our clergy and for those who have been hurt by abuse. It's a very painful time in the history of the church, made even more painful by angry people.
And we all need to pray, and we all need to be prayed for, so we should all participate in that in one way or another.
Yes.
Okay, so as Monsignor, you mentioned, it's almost back to school time.
Yes.
I hate back to school. I hate it.
I know. I'm singing It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year, and Jen is throwing coffee cups at me.
Never.
And, it is one of mixed emotions, especially for our students who are going to new schools. You might be going to school for the first time, or you're going from grade school into middle school, or you're going from middle school into high school, and going off to college. Now, we already did a shout out to those of you who are going to college. Be mindful, we're praying for you. But for all our students, for all our teachers, parents, school staff, please know you'll be in our prayers.
And bus drivers.
And bus drivers. Everyone connected with school will be in our prayers. And a special notice, because I just remembered this, on October 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, that's a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we will be having a Mass at 5 o'clock each of those evenings for the opening of the academic year. And so I would invite anyone who would like to come and celebrate the beginning of a new year of learning, a new year of intellectual growth, please come to Mass, 5 o'clock, October 1st, 2nd, and 3rd.
And that's for the religious ed students especially, right?
Religious ed, but it's also for all our people who are involved in education.
All right, awesome. One more thing regarding religious ed, we need teachers. So if you would like to be a catechist, please contact Lisa or Fran in the religious ed office. We're really down significantly. We need lots. So please come forward.
Thank you. Is that about it?
I think that's it, Monsignor.
Well, have a blessed Labor Day. Enjoy, and let us continue to pray for one another and for the church.
God bless.